Hey, it's me. We really need to get out of New Jersey. Things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Max Payne 3, where... And then that kind of, like, places Max in an odd, perspective in this game. Like, he's dealing with other people's problems. I don't think he's figured that one out.
But here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Yeah, that guy didn't have a very good plan. Also, he probably should have shot him while he had the chance.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stage, the docks. I've been given enough chances to make this right, and again, I'd blown it.
Again,
Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates.
like, it's not exactly like the odds were in your favor.
Eternity.
Now, I believe at this point in the game, this is the point where,
Relative.
where it really becomes clear that the enemies that Max is facing are way... How do I... There we go. Okay. Are way greater than he had previously anticipated. Like, I believe at this point, the enemies swap out from the gangs that were trying to kill him before to a much more militarized group.
I had to get that image of Fabiana out of my head. It was a goddamn war zone. I had to assume Giovanna and Marcello were out there somewhere. Maybe I still had a chance to get somebody in that family through the day in one piece.
Now, do I have to worry about getting shot by these guys? I want to say the answer is no, or at the very least, those guys in specific. Later on, I will probably be fighting against their cronies. Oh, never mind. Hello, sir. You should take cover. And then I'll probably have to fight against who they were shooting at. Oh, never mind. I probably didn't have to fight them in the first place, because the cinematic was going to take care of that anyway.
The place was swarming with cops, but they weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcello and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
Pointless trivia. Only one of those two actually survives. Do I have to worry about these guys? Nope, they're not paying attention. Got some more bullets. Always could use some more bullets. That is a lot of helicopter content in the sky. It is good that nobody is paying attention to me, because there are a lot of eyes everywhere.
Giovanna and Marcello were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work.
Again, when you're just one man up against an army, that kind of limits your ability to to do that said job.
I'd heard about these raids. Rena-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. And anyone was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Yeah. Clearly. Excellent. That guy's got a lot of body armor. I probably shouldn't have been shooting directly into the body armor. Still, the job is done. Oh man, like it has been like a hot minute since I've played this game. Oh. Okay, that was close. I knew his one weakness. The legs. Okay, so that doesn't have any ammo in it at all. I probably should just get rid of it. Pick up a replacement. Ooh, wait, hold on. This has a scope. I don't know how to use said scope. Is there an actual option to use? Keyboard, aim, interact, melee maybe? Oh, sniper zoom in. Nope, that doesn't do it. Okay, I'll move on. Shoot some fools with this gun. Maybe not reload while moving forward. I have a bad habit of doing that. Yeah, that's the thing about Max Payne, is you really can work those corners. Max Payne 3, at the very least. Max Payne 1 and 2, you're always kind of just firing directly ahead of yourself. So the only way you can really use corners is
55.
by,
I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party?
Dun dun dun! But yeah, in Max Payne 1 and 2, you could use corners as a means of seeing what was ahead of you.
Let alone Giovanna and Marcello were narrowing with every passing second.
Whereas in Max Payne 3, you're able to use those angles as a means of procuring safer shots. Hello. How are you? I don't know what kind of dance moves those were. That was the dance move of fear.
Starting to get too real.
Oh, hello. That's what the painkillers are for. They heal the pain. And sometimes reality is that pain. Oh, hello. Alright.
This wasn't such a
Anybody
good spot
else?
to enjoy the view.
Anybody else? I think there's one more at least. There we go. I think there's a guy coming up here, maybe. Also, music does an excellent job of making a single repeated note. Give tension. There you go. There you go. That body is just sliding into place. I don't know if I need to worry about that guy. Ah. Why, hello, sirs. Don't mind me. I'm just traveling through. Oh. Oh. Two separate sliding down a ramp slow motion scenes for the price of one.
Great. I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Yes, sir. That's what keeps you fighting. That's... Okay, I don't even know what movement happened over there. That's what keeps Max fighting. He wants the easy way out, but he doesn't feel like he deserves it. That's actually kind of complex. So maybe that actually is... Oh, hello. Oh my gosh. Right in the center of his face. Also, something that I learned about recently. You know, I've never really gotten into the arcade mode in this game.
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
People were like, hey, have you heard of the Geneva Convention? And they were like, no, what favorite comic book people are going to be there? Like, when is it going to be? I'd like to attend this Geneva Convention. But I didn't realize in the arcade mode, there's that last sequence, the last kill slowdown, where you could actually shoot extra bullets for no particularly good reason. In the arcade mode, you get points.
These bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary
Zero
cops I had
games.
seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point.
What's this? Appears that there's massive
Yes, this
amounts of
was
injustice
definitely
in
them.
this country.
Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Although the NYPD didn't exactly show up. After the whole big shootout shebang caused by Max the bar, which ended up leading to DeMarco's attempt to kill him. Oop, hello. Excellent. Let's swap
I couldn't make much sense
sides.
of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else.
Oh yeah, it's just business as usual.
I
The
had no
everyday
option
assortment
but to take
of
the scenic
killings and
route.
murder. Oh, but then he gets knocked over, and does he lose all of his guns? Like, Max loses all of his
These
guns a
charmers weren't
lot
there to make a couple of arrests.
in this game.
They were bussing them out by the dozen.
Also,
But
her feet, the woman on the bottom,
justifiable use of
her feet are
force.
just kind of like floating in air. Oh, but I lost the rifle. Yeah, my golden gun. Huh. Okay, guy, please stand up for long enough that I could shoot you. There we go. There we go. Anybody else? I probably should switch guns to something I have ammo with. Alright. How do I turn this dumb flashlight off? Does it really matter that the flashlight is on? Probably not. It's not like I really need to be sneaky at this point in time. Okay, there's probably going to be guys popping out of somewhere. Once I jump down. Oh, okay, that worked really well. Again, playing on hard mode has kind of forced me to utilize blind fire a lot. So it is an especially effective way to take people out without being shot myself, especially in this game. I wonder, like, exactly how many people I've defeated via blind fire in this game. I want to say it's actually a pretty decent amount by now.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea.
Oh, hello.
I'd gone
And I've lost my guns.
Unarmed and shit out of
Yep.
luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest, and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier.
Yeah. This game takes away your guns more often than an old school FPS. It is amazing how often you lose
I
them.
might as well follow them. I was lost, and they were going somewhere. And it was the closest I was going to get to a plan.
Yeah, that's true. It's not exactly like he has many resources. He doesn't even have a cell phone.
Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received.
Oh, wait. And there's this guy.
What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium and office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was
What about
this? The vigilantes.
what about a
doing an
cake that had
exchange
candy on
with
the
SWAT
inside that you
cops?
had to destroy like a
Buying
piñata?
People? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious.
It's interesting that we have this kind of
Band
plot
hired
dump
killers
so
who
far,
never
but I
supposed
guess
to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find.
you could also say
Giovanni
that's the
Marcello.
issue in regards
Without a better
to
plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
a story that has the main character constantly on the run. Oh, yep. There's this scene.
Here was Giovanna and Marcello. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Yeah, Marcelo is dead. That is not a good way to go. Although I would imagine there are a lot of bad ways, and there really isn't a good way. Is this a quick time event that I just don't remember? Oh yeah, this guy just dies in quick time event.
Giovanni, it's gonna be okay.
Well, that's not exactly a... That's an odd promise that one could try to make in this sort of situation. Oh, you just saw your friend burned to death inside a bunch of tires? Everything's gonna be okay. Yeah. Although I would imagine that just the presence of Max alone is more promising than the presence of nobody.
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
Is it no ordinary street gang?
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso? Foi americano. Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Cuzão morre, porra. Caralho.
Well, I did kill him. So...
Contra ele.
Also, the entire comic book style just kind of feels silly, especially in this sequence, where it's constantly, like, swapping frames. Like... It's something that the Eric Bana Hulk movie didn't do well either. The entire idea of trying to mix, like, real-time visuals with, like, comic book framing. And I don't know, like, the style choice in here is really just to kind of go back to the original two games, but...
learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other.
But, like, in this game, I don't know if the style really helps.
I knew what she'd seen. No amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there.
Alright, and that'll be it for Max Payne 3 for right now. We got more Max Payne 3 coming up later today and tomorrow. And now we've got the plot kind of finally. The first half of the game is Max kind of like chasing after the plot, and it's always kind of distant. He's always chasing the mystery, but the mystery is unsolvable, or at the very least is constantly shooting at him and dying. But now it's like, okay, now we're getting details. Now we're getting like, okay, now the pieces of the puzzle are finally coming into play to figure out exactly what has been going on. So that's something to look forward to. We got, what's it called? Indivisible this Friday, Martian Memorandum, Saturday, Sunday, and Red Dead 2, Monday and Tuesday. Got any recommendations? Comments, concerns, comment them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you later.